Hello and welcome to EVT 2010-001. My name is Amber Mitchell and I am your instructor for this semester. I not only wanted to record this video for you all just so that you can put a face to a name, yet I also wanted to record it so that we can review the syllabus and make sure we're eye to eye. I actually will be recording two videos. The first one, we will be going over the syllabus, the information that's within the syllabus, how to use it, what's important, the class schedule, points, so on and so forth. The second video, I will actually be going over the structure of Blackboard Learn and how it's built in an easy way for you to navigate it, in which a way that I have built it based on a shell that was given to me, in hopes that it's easy for you all to navigate, so that way you're not everywhere. So I will be explaining that. If you do have some suggestions and still aren't able to find anything, please know that I am available for you. Alright, so here we go. The first thing you want to do is start here. In bold letters. So you click on start here, and there's some information. If you click on get started, there will be some information about the class, who I am, so on and so forth, as well as preparing your computer and technical support. So if you have any technical support with Blackboard, please know that you can click on this and more information is going to be in here. It's fine that you email me and ask me questions. However, I will end up redirecting you over to technical support or the ETC, which is the Education Technology Center. So click on Spring 2017 syllabus and it will pop up. Alright, I will not read this because I will allow you guys all to read it on your own time. I just wanted to do some reviewing. So of course there's my name. The course description is here. I'm your instructor, of course. Email amitch24@msudenver.edu. We do use MSU Denver's email as official correspondence. So although I do in the student data sheet, I do ask for personal emails. That's just in case the system goes down or anything and we need to communicate with you in another way. However, official communication is only through MSU Denver emails. Here is my cell phone number. Please feel free to call me. I do understand that I don't see you all face to face. However, I do want to communicate with you as best as I can so that we can gain that connection even though it is via technology. So again, the number is 720-579-8313, and please no calls after 9 p.m. In addition to that, I do not take phone calls on the weekend, and I do not answer emails on the weekend either. So this is a Monday through Friday from, I would say, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. I am available to you. Office hours. Because I'm affiliate faculty, I don't have official office hours. However, I will be at the university and downtown at the school on Fridays, and I will have available appointments from 1 o'clock p.m. until 3 o'clock p.m., but by appointment only. There are some instances where I might be at a Starbucks and I might send you all an email and say ahead of time so you can properly plan. Say, hey, I'll be at the Starbucks. Here's the address if you would like to come meet with me. If you have questions about assignments, about the readings or anything, I'm here. Just make an appointment and I'm happy to sit down with you and further explain information. Okay, next, required text. You will notice that there is no required, it's not required for you to purchase. Before I finish that, it's not required for you to purchase any textbooks for this class, but there are required texts, and that is within Blackboard, in which I will show you on the next video. Here are the course objectives. So by the end of this semester, you should be fully able to identify meeting and event industry segments. I'm not going to read it all again, but describing the specific roles and responsibility of industry professionals, so on and so forth. Class assignments. Okay, there are required readings in order to complete quizzes as well as exams, and also in order for you to fulfill the written work also. The SWOT analysis, here's a description of that. I will honestly what I'm thinking is, just because I only have about like 15 minutes to actually complete these videos with Screencast-O-Matic, what I will do is do videos at least 2 weeks prior to these written assignments being due, and doing further explanations of them. However, here are more descriptions of the assignments for the class. So exams, advertising, critical analysis, and please pay attention to that word critical analysis, the critical with the analysis. Quizzes, there are 13 quizzes, including the syllabus quiz. And then, of course, the hospitality professional interview assignment. On this next page, you will find the point breakdown. So that way, this is so that you can keep track of your grades, and not solely depend on, as I would say, technology or any methods I have had in the past where there were students, our numbers weren't matching, and of course with proof and everything, they were correct. There was maybe a point or two that I was missing, something like that. But anywho, that's neither here nor there. So quizzes are worth 10 points each, and since there are 13, of course, that's 130 points. There's a total of 900 points. So your quizzes, all of them, is 14% of your grade. So I did break this down into percentages, and I would like to shout out Dr. Vanucci, who did allow me to use this shell of hers, this new shell, making the syllabus a little bit more fun and colorful and stuff. I loved this idea because I am a numbers gal. Anywho, discussing questions, they are worth 10 points each. Your destination SWOT analysis paper, 100 points. Advertising analysis, 110, and so on and so forth. So that's all here. Please pay attention to the letter grades. I did put this in red because as of fall 2016, C's are the only passing grades for the Hospitality, Tourism, and Events Department. Meaning, prior to that, D's got degrees. So, if you get a C or higher, you're in the green. But if you get a D or an F, D's don't get degrees anymore. So please pay attention and just know that this is a new rule for the entire Department of Hospitality, Tourism, and Events. So any of your other classes that you might have in the department, please be on your stuff, because D's do not get degrees anymore. Attendance policy, I just put disregard if this class is online, so please know you have nothing to worry about here. Students with the disabilities. I do ask that if you do have any type of learning disability, that it's actually required from the school that I do have to receive a letter in order to grant you certain privileges, as far as like extension on times, or I have to send your quizzes over to a testing center at Metro so that they can be proctored. Just certain things, but you do have to get an official letter from the Access Center, which all of this information is right here. So if you do have a learning disability, before I can grant you any privileges at all, I must have a letter from the Access Center in order to grant those privileges. I do ask that you get that letter to me no later by January 22nd. Today is the 18th. Classes did start yesterday. But this way, we don't have any issues moving forward. We can just get it out the way. Academic integrity, that's all here. Let's go on to the schedule. All right, so if you pay attention, I believe it's coming up yellow. So anywho, so these are the weeks, of course, and the 16 weeks in a semester or whatever. So this date, because I've had a lot of students, who got confused on this. 1/22/2017. That's the day that all of this stuff right here is due. This is not the week that the week starts. This is the date that your assignments are due. And of course, this is a description of what we'll be focusing on that week. If there are required readings, this is where this will go. And this column is what is actually due that week. As you can see, for the most part, I will be updating this because I did not realize that discussion questions are not in here. Okay, so each week you will have a quiz as well as the discussion questions that are due every week. And please note, with the discussion questions, you have to get your original response in by Thursday night by 11:59 p.m. in order to get 5 of those points, which I will talk about when I go over all the assignments and stuff. And then the other 5 points comes from you responding to your peers. So by Thursday, and I will go in there and check, if you do not have your response, because this way it does allow 72 hours for your peers to go and do what they are supposed to do, which is respond to your peers' discussion question responses. If you don't, you will lose 5 points. And then, of course, midterms. This is when it's due again. It's due. Fall break is the week of March 20th. So on and so forth. There are friendly little notes in there. So last day you can drop class, which is next Monday, for 100% refund. Last day for a no credit. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. As I said, I'm not going to read everything. So please pay attention to my little notes. Please, just as the schedule can change, including due dates and assignment parameters, as a result of anything. I mean, this is Colorado, so some stuff might happen, even though this is an online class, but there might be preventative measures and stuff, especially since there's a lot of system changes going on at Metro. But it is at the discretion of me, the instructor, but I will give plenty of time notice for you all. The MSDU Denver General University policies, please pay attention to this. So if you just hover over here, it will change to a finger and it'll actually direct you to where everything is. I mean, from academic policies and procedures for the university, your rights and responsibilities as a student, the code of conduct that students should be taking, as well as the student complaint policy. So if you have a problem with me or any of your other professors at MSU Denver, the student complaint policy is just how you should handle it. And of course, CYA. I did make a little note here to click the links above to learn more about each section. So that is all for the syllabus. I will be recording another video so that we can talk about how to navigate Blackboard. See ya.